You know what is very funny? You and I know our content the most. Nobody else know our content as much as we're the creator doing that. So my question is, would anyone go back, link that post and say, hey, Kim, I saw you posting this 3 months ago. That would be crazy. And if we just rewire how we think about content as something is like a system, we consistently showing up online for our audience. Because of that, it allows you to grow your audience and have that audience get sticky with you. And equally, anybody can do that.
What are some things that you kind of feel like you're regularly telling, whether it's clients or attendees at your speaking events, like, please stop doing like this thing?
Yeah, I would say two big things. One is reposting. Don't repost other people's posts. Like, create something original. Like, you have your own thoughts, you have your own insight. Why reposting somebody's post? B is slapping people with sales pitch the minute you got accepted their LinkedIn invitation. It's like my number one red flags. I was like, oh my goodness, like I cannot believe it's a two-way street. I allowed you to be in my LinkedIn network and you decided to do this to me. So this is like the two big thing that I actually hate.
I totally hear you on the reposting. I did this to somebody in real life lately, so I'm going to show you because I think it's funny.
Yes,
so they were also asking me about reposting, and they're like, well, what if I don't want to put my own thought to it? And I said, imagine that we were, again, going to meet for coffee, and here's pretend your coffee cup. And we're sitting down and, hi, Kim, how are you? Oh, hi, Bob, how are you? Okay, we're kind of chit-chatting. And then you just took something with words, like an article, and you just went like this. And I was looking at it like, what, do you want me to read this? Is this something you wrote? Why are you handing this to me? Yeah. Right? You would never do that in real life. Instead, you would say, oh my gosh, I picked this up on the way to the subway station. My ex-coworker wrote this. I feel like it's totally packed with a lot of great takeaway points. And I was like, anything that you would actually say, like all those things, when you go to repost, write that so that people know, why are you showing me this? Like, what is so great about this? And so I totally hear you on just like the raw repost. I just imagine somebody being like,
read this.
With like no context. Like, why am I reading this? What's going on?
Yeah. And there's no value there and there is no purpose, right? It could be a post that resonates so much with you, but like you said, you need to give some backstory. Is it like you read it in the subway, you find it really interesting? Okay, then write about why you want to repost this.
Exactly. You kind of have to add your own little sprinkle on somebody's magic sauce. You got to add your own little flavor. Talk to me about your new LinkedIn Learning Nano course, creating content on uninspiring days. What kind of led you to create this course on LinkedIn Learning? What have you heard back from people who have taken the course and maybe put it into action?
The one that have troubles creating content initially. And that's why I was like, I don't think I'm the only person that is having those days that, have brain fart, you have no idea what to talk about, but equally I still want to like basically create content that resonate with my audience, be consistent, showing up online, right? And I started to like, I think this would be a really interesting topic to teach people that as long as you have a system, you can be able to be consistent to show up online every single day. There is ability of pulling in all the amazing things that you have learned previously in a library, and you can batch them. You can have extra pieces of content. Imagine that. Like, it's like almost like you're replenishing your grocery, and you have that extra bag of like the dish powder, and you won't be like, oh my gosh, the last pack I already used. And that's, to me, is content for a lot of people. And if we just rewire how we think about content as something is like a system, we consistently showing up online for our audience. You hosting this amazing Coffee with Kim show, you're doing it like every single week for your audience. Because of that, it allows you to grow your audience and have that audience get sticky with you. And equally, anybody can do that.
Hey Insider, your post and praise days are over. This episode is sponsored by Content Conversion System. Learn never share LinkedIn algorithm to boost your social engagement, grow your best fit followers, and bring your dream clients to your DMs on autopilot. I cannot wait to see you there. And now let's get back to the episode.
What are your views on repurposing content?
Yeah, I do that all the time. I actually repurpose most of my LinkedIn content to my newsletter too, to highlight what are some of the high performing posts. You know what is very funny? You and I know our content the most. Nobody else know our content as much as we're the creator doing that. So my question is, would anyone go back, link that post and say, hey, Kim, I saw you posting this 3 months ago? That would be crazy. If you think it's kind of weird to like share the same thing, then maybe just change the first sentence. Change it slightly to make it relevant, but equally use the same copy, same messaging, same content that you have put together. So definitely, yes.
If there's one thing I share today, get you one step closer for being the CEO you desire to be, then I've done my job right. If you love today's video, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and I cannot wait to see you same time next week. Bye for now.